This versus debate is rated B for blurred. Grab your swords, drones, and comic books, because we're about to get black and nerdy. You have been warned.
What's up, y'all, and welcome to Versus Tuesday, brought to you by the Blurred Mob. I'm your host, Phoop, joined by my two co-hosts, Ryun and Ralph. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any other streaming service, make sure you hit that follow button so you can get updates from the mob.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on those bell notifications for future uploads.
I don't like him. Today... We're doing a pop girls versus Britney Spears versus Lady Gaga versus Taylor Swift versus Katy Perry. Who has the better music catalog? So if this is your first time listening to Versus Tuesday, let me go over the rules. Each member of the mob, me, Ryan, and Ralph, have 60 seconds to choose our choice and plead our case. After everyone's 60 seconds is done, we will go into a 10-minute rebuttal period where we can go back and forth and argue each other's point. Once the 10 minutes is over, the debate is done, and we will leave it up to you guys to decide who takes this Versus Tuesday. I just want to admit that I am very scared for what Ron is about to pick.
I am too, and it's gonna be
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting.
Like, I'm nervous.
Why you think?
But Ryan goes first. 60
juice?
seconds on the clock. Not you brought out the juice because of Ryan.
Don't be doing no advertisement. If they ain't sponsoring, hide them logos.
No hashtag. No hashtag.
No ad.
All right, here we go. 60 seconds on Ryan. 3, 2, 1.
It's Britney, bitch. Okay, that was cringe. That was very cringe. But out of all the pop girlies, bro, you know we gotta pick Britney Spears. Let's talk about it. Toxic, baby, one more time. Oops, I did it again. Circus, hold it against me. Give me more after she had her breakdown. Every single one of Britney Spears songs is iconic. You know what? I did have another option before this versus when I was thinking, and I went through my playlist. Britney Spears and my pops and oldies playlist got about 15 of my songs, and all the other girlies in these options got less than 7. I'm sorry. Also, Britney represents. She was born in Mississippi, bro. Calm down, y'all. She was the blueprint for almost every Disney Channel pop star and singer. She was basically the major influence over all them little girls. She has a very unique sound. She stands out from all the other pop girlies, even the ones outside of this list. She's a global icon, not national, not black famous, global famous.
I got you. All right. You made me proud today, Ron. It has to be the matching. It has to be the Koski jerseys.
I'm dead.
It's the Koski jerseys. You know what's up.
He made me proud today. All right. 60 seconds on Ralph. 3, 2, 1.
My pick will have to be the Lady Gaga, and the reason why is because her catalog can range from going from rock, going from pop to house music, all the way to mixing it up with Beyonce. Like who has actually went from that level of range? Like actually, notable songs. You have Bad Romance, Poker Face. You have Paparazzi. You have Telephone. You have Rain on Me. You have Shallow. Shallow actually came from A Star Is Born, so she actually did a cover with that. She's done classics. She has I Got a Kick Out of You as a cover, as a classic cover. If you guys have not heard that, it's actually good. I listened to it. It's great. Just Dance. Who can't dance to Just Dance? Like, come on, please. Please. But I'm going to just leave it at that.
I smell tension.
I'm not mad at him for picking Lady Gaga.
I smell tension. All right. So Ron picked Britney Spears. Ralph picked, as he said it, the Lady Gaga.
The with two
He
D's.
said
Lady
the
Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
HBCU, the Lady Gaga.
Right. 60 seconds on me. 3, 2, 1. I gotta go with the it girl, Britney Spears. It's Britney. Bitch. That's how you supposed to say it, Ron. Britney
He did
is
say it
like
wrong.
that is a international superstar. Like Britney, I feel like Britney Spears could sell out a concert right now.
Yep.
Right now. All of the songs that Ron named traverse basically 3 to 4 albums in Britney's catalog. Some of everybody else, some of their top hits come from one album. It's Britney. It's not even her having her own sound. The dancing, her inspiration is Janet Jackson. Come on now. That is the international pop star, and nobody else can touch Britney Spears' level.
She gonna show that pelvic region when she dance too.
I wish. I can't even say anything because I'm happy that Britney. I can't even say anything because I'm happy that Britney is living her life, and if that's the way she chose to live her life, then I can't do nothing about that. Look, I feel you. I seen a tweet and they was like, "I love Britney to death, but she gonna do a little bit or something." They said, and I was like,
Yes.
But she do though, in the music that she puts behind it, be so funny
all the time.
But I'm just very happy that Britney Spears is living her life now.
Before we get into the rebuttal, audience, the reason they was upset is because when we came up with the idea for this, it came natural for me to say Taylor Swift.
I just don't understand how that was natural.
The reason why
I just don't understand how that was natural.
She writes the majority of her music, and she's also very talented with a variety of instruments.
What makes a pop girl though?
Yeah.
Is a pop girl writing your own songs? Is a pop girl? What makes a pop girl? And Taylor Swift has some pop songs, but the better music catalog out of Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and Britney Spears.
You're right, and that's why when I really had to think about it and I was getting my notes, I went through my playlist.
This not even the rebuttal. This is the pre-rebuttal. This is the pre-game to the rebuttal.
Right. This to take a couple of shots and get loose. Bro.
This is the pre-game. It's just there is no way. That's why I was nervous when Ron was up first to bat, because I was like, if he says Taylor Swift,
we're gonna get some drama.
It wouldn't even have mattered that Ralph said it wouldn't even have mattered for what me and Ralph got to say. We hopping straight to the rebuttal because ain't no way.
You want to know something? I know somebody who's actually a big Taylor Swift fan. And they was like, here are the reasons to pick Taylor. And I was like, I feel you, but when I really think about it, it's Britney.
We was going to skip to the rebuttal. This was going to be the shortest versus ever because we was going to skip straight to the rebuttal if Ryan had picked Taylor Swift. We was skipping straight to the rebuttal. It wouldn't have mattered what Ralph had to say or what I had to say. We going to the rebuttal. But here we go. So to go over the choices before we step into the 10 minutes, me and Ryan chose Britney Spears and Ralph chose Lady Gaga. 10 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry, bro. Britney Spears, I remember every Thanksgiving I'll go see my family in the Delta. And I had this one cousin, and every time I visited, she would go into the den, turn on them old school radios, and she'll be playing Britney Spears, and she'll whoop my ass every time I walked in there or snuck in there to see what she was doing, because she was dancing to Britney Spears. Britney Spears iconic, bro.
Okay. So I'm not like, overly like disgusted that Ralph chose Lady Gaga, because Lady Gaga do got some bops. But I'm gonna say this: every song that you name except for like 2 are all from the same album. Lady Gaga's first 2 albums are bops, and I will give you that. But name another song that Lady Gaga has done outside of the Fame Monster and whatever the first one she had, that's on that same level. That's not them ballads that she was singing, not them slow songs, that hit like Telephone, that hit like Bad Romance, that hit like Just Dance, Poker Face, Paparazzi. That is all from the same 2 albums.
What about Love Game?
Shoot, when Britney dropped that Gimme More song, wasn't that like 6 to 8 years after she was on hiatus?
Gimme More is Circus. Gimme More, Break the Ice, Hottest Ice, Womanizer.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you want to jump to God dog it, I forgot the name of the album, but the one that she did after that, like Female Fatale or whatever, like Till the World Ends, Hold It Against Me, like Britney's catalog. I just feel like if you ever make a Britney Spears playlist, you're going to traverse like 3 or 4 of her albums. And I feel like when people bring up Lady Gaga, the first thing they're going to bring up is Bad Romance. And Bad Romance came out when we was in middle school. Iconic song, Not Gonna Hold You.
It's that or Poker Face. Those are literally the only 2 Lady Gaga songs I hear people talking about when they come to Lady Gaga.
What about the
And
Edge
Telephone,
of Glory?
and
You
the
don't
only-
hear the Edge
and
of Glory enough?
I like
When I
Edge
hear
of
people
Glory.
talk about Lady
I'm about to
Gaga,
say, I'm
I've heard it,
pretty
but- and I'm
sure
not mad
you've
at her.
heard
It's a solid
the
that
Edge of
album-
Glory a lot.
You've heard Edge of Glory.
But I'm saying, like, when I talk to people, like the few times where like these artists come up, usually everybody talking hip hop and rap, they only talk about Bad Romance and Poker Face
But
when it comes to Lady Gaga.
And I like Lady Gaga. I guess what I'm saying is that when Lady Gaga comes up in conversation, those exact songs that you listed out, Ralph, are the exact songs that they bring out. And that's like when she first stepped onto the scene. Telephone gets so much love. Half of it is because Beyonce was on it. Like at the same time that Beyonce and Lady Gaga did Telephone, Lady Gaga also did a feature on Diva by Beyonce. But which one do you hear more about? Beyonce's feature on Telephone or Lady Gaga's feature on Diva on Sasha Fierce?
Telephone.
Ooh.
And if we want to talk about collabs with Beyonce and Lady Gaga, Britney Spears and Rihanna got a song. They did a remix to S&M.
That did go hard. That did go hard.
I don't think I heard it.
That did go hard.
That did go because hard. When S&M was first written, it was for Britney. So Esther Dean wrote S&M. She wrote it for Britney Spears, but Rihanna heard it and was like, "Nah, I want it." So Rihanna got the song, and then Britney and Rihanna did an S&M remix for it. So I'm gonna say this: if Britney Spears was to announce a tour right now,
it would sell out. It would sell out.
It would be disgusting.
It would sell out.
And I just feel
Lady
like
Gaga's wouldn't sell out.
She is an international.
But let's do this. Who would sell out in the various countries, not even just across the U.S.? Who would sell out in so many different regions? And the easiest and the quickest, it'll be Britney.
I would think it'll be pretty even, honestly. Because Lady Gaga is not just only popular to us.
I'm gonna. No, and I'm gonna give you that, but
you're right.
But I'm only going to say this. I think it depends on the expectation you have for a Lady Gaga concert. If you for a Lady Gaga concert, we either gonna run in there like little monsters dancing the Bad Romance, or we gonna get the side where she's singing a couple of her songs, like when she really starts singing and a couple of her slow songs. Britney, we know what we finna get. We finna get high energy, pumping up in the air. I wanna go.
We finna be lit. We finna treat her concert like a rave almost. Like it's gonna be live the entire time.
Like it's just that constant energy. I don't.
I understand where you're coming from,
It's Britney.
but you have to look at the different energies that they came with for their concerts as well. Like Lady Gaga doesn't always come with that energy. We saw her, I would say her journey through music, it like adjusted from like that high energy to like, going through her life, especially when she lost one of her family members. I think it was her granddad or something like that. She lost one of her family members, so she went through, that slow song phase, and then she, started to get more into that avenue and like doing all these different TV shows and movies and stuff. So she was doing more covers and, collabing with people. So we definitely saw her go from the high all the way down to like the slow stuff for like, you would normally hear from Lady Gaga probably now. So that's why I said she has the range to go from. That's why I said like she has the range to go from like high energy music to like house music
But
to
I
like
guess
the nice and slow stuff.
So you're saying she's a great artist because she has range. I'm not mad at that. But in terms of discography, your discography and your music library ain't just based on range. It's also based on how well you execute at even the one genre you stick to. And the thing is, even though Britney, most of her stuff is like that high energy music, she's mastered it and continues to do so in a lot of her albums and records.
I was also going to say, if we look at it as the pop genre, because this is a pop girls versus, if we want to go who has, I guess, the better range throughout their albums, then sure, let's put Lady Gaga on there just because of the reason that she just didn't do pop the whole time. She did switch it up. Britney got some slow songs herself, but she's mostly known for that high upbeat song energy that she gives. Yeah. But if we're talking about like pop girls, like the pop girls, out of Lady Gaga would have been my second. Ain't no way I was picking Taylor Swift, and
there is no way. Katy Perry got to come in third.
A lot of Taylor Swift music ain't in there.
Katy Perry has to come in third. But Katy Perry has to come in third because Katy Perry, I would feel like Katy Perry can't touch Lady Gaga. And I feel like Lady Gaga, I might have to agree with Ralph that between the split between Lady Gaga and Britney Spears, it
is there.
It's like a little gray area.
Yeah.
It's a little gray area right here. But them other two, no, absolutely not.
See, and that's why even when I looked at the title, like Taylor Swift, I rock with Taylor Swift, not gonna cap, but even when I look at her music and it was like, oh, she a country artist, and then I was like, let me really sit down and listen to her music. I was like,
Taylor Swift
in terms of pop, Britney Spears dominates.
Taylor Swift came out with Blank Space and 22, and y'all just thought she was the, I don't know about you.
And like she's a very talented girl, but like even me, I was like, okay, let me really think about this pop girlies.
Wait,
Britney got it.
Quick question:
Britney got it.
Does We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together? Does that count as what? Does that count as?
We are never ever.
I feel like pop because they played it on Y101.
Okay. All right, I had to make sure.
And here's the thing: pop music literally means popular, but that dang near like it just upbeat. I don't know, like what other genre could be considered?
I don't know. I think they put
rhythm.
I think that song they put her under pop.
Yeah,
she do got some
rhythm and reds.
She do got some country stuff like that song. I Knew You Was Trouble. I like that song. I think they did put that under pop. They played it on the radio. When have you heard? Oh, that's it.
Yep, that's it. Yep,
that is it.
Bad Blood and Better Than Revenge. She got some good songs.
Bad Blood was dope when that's when Kendrick Lamar was doing all them features.
Yeah.
Bad Blood? It's not country? What is it then?
Bad Blood. That would be.
I haven't heard.
Give me a beat of Bad Blood.
When you think rhythmic music.
Huh?
Like, give me like a little bit of
I
Bad
was
Blood, because
just
I haven't
singing
heard
that.
it in a while.
Cause baby, now we got
We
bad
got
blood.
bad
You know we
blood.
used to be mad love. Now take a look what you done. Cause
Cause
baby, now
what
we
other
got
genres
and
focus
it.
on like rhythm and upbeat? Like
I
it's
I
mostly
only
pop. That falls in the
I only
pop.
put it under pop because the one of the versions of Bad Blood has Kendrick Lamar on it, and this was at the time that Kendrick Lamar and a couple other rappers was hopping on like the pop songs and doing verses because Kendrick Lamar has a verse on Radioactive with Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Britney would perform with Fall Out Boy at a lot of her concerts and stuff too. I mean, not Britney. Taylor would perform with Fall Out Boy at a lot of her concerts and stuff too. Like she expanded into different
I
categories
just
for like just dominating pop.
as
And
far as like better music category, I have to pick Britney. Lady Gaga is my second, Katy Perry is my third, and Taylor Swift got some good songs, but out of them four, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I literally listed like
So
songs
there
for
it goes,
each
guys.
person and didn't find anything. So it wasn't close.
I feel you. I feel like she has a bigger country music catalog than she does pop.
Sure.
yeah, and like them blurred genre songs.
You know. But that's it, guys. That is our pop girls versus. Just to recap before we leave, Ryan chose Britney Spears, Ralph chose Lady Gaga, and I chose Britney Spears. Let us know in the comments if you agree with us or not. Which pop girl do you think has the better catalog? And if it's not Britney Spears and Lady Gaga, let us know which one it is. And with that being said, Ralph, lead us out.
All right. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at the Blurred Mob Pod. Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok and Facebook at the Blurred Mob Podcast. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at the Blurred Mob. And with that being said, peace.